Hi everyone, Richard Robbins here, helping you build a highly productive real estate business that you love. What I want to talk to you about today are 3 ideas that will make you happier and more productive. You've probably heard me say before that I believe that happiness leads to success, success does not lead to happiness. So what are some things that we could do that would cause us to be happier, enjoy life so much more, which would also make us more productive? So idea number 1 is this. I call it bookend your days. So when you get up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? Well, I'll tell you, today a lot of people, the first thing they do is they grab their phone, right? They start checking their emails. They see what's going on in social media. Maybe they're responding to a text. And I'm not so sure that's a great idea because you never know what you're going to read and it might not put you in a better mood. So why don't you try this? Maybe get up, grab yourself a coffee if you like, find your favorite chair in a very quiet place, and just sit and close your eyes. And for a moment, just think about a few things that you're very, very grateful for. Now you pick how many. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, totally up to you. But if you close your eyes and think about maybe the country you live in, maybe the house that you live in, maybe the car that you drive, maybe the family that you have, maybe that comfortable chair you're sitting in, maybe the ability to turn on heat when it's cold and air conditioning, when it's warm. If you think about it, we're very, very lucky. And sometimes what happens is we focus on what isn't right in our life instead of what is right in our life. And here's what I'm going to say. If you do this, you're going to find that it's going to completely change the way you feel. You're going to experience that sensation that'll come over your body, and you're starting to train yourself to focus on what is right. And if you do this every day as a habit, you're going to find that during the day, what's going to start to happen is your brain will start to focus on what is right, makes you feel better about yourself, you become happier, and of course you become more productive. And the second part of the bookend is at the evening. Say your day's finished. Maybe when you're going to bed or you're sitting on the couch, you're about to go to sleep for the evening. Then why not take a journal? Do it on your phone if you want, or write it in a journal and write down what went well today. Write down 2 or 3 or 4 things that went well, because you and I both know that what we generally focus on is we focus on what didn't go well. That's what gets our attention. Now you imagine going to sleep focused on what didn't go well. So just write down 2 or 3 things that went well. They don't have to be big, they could be small, but jot them down, and then what happens? You start to go to sleep and you're focused on what went well. So that's idea number 1, bookend your days. Idea number 2 is this: be what I call purposeful. We have a great coaching member. His name is Tom Joseph. And I was talking to Tom, it was early in July. And it was interesting, we were talking about his year. He's been with us for over 10 years, and he's just a wonderful, wonderful human being. So anyway, I said to him, how's your year going? He goes, oh, the year's great. And I said, well, what is your goal this year? And he said, my goal this year is to help 80 families buy and sell real estate. Now I heard that and I thought to myself, now that is cool. See, a lot of people say, oh, I want to do 80 sales. I want to make X number of dollars. And I get that's all got to become part of our goal setting process. But think what Tom said. He says, we want to help 80 families. And I said, where are you? And I can't remember the exact number, but let's say he said, right now we've helped 42 families this year and we have 38 to go. See, that's purposeful. See, purposeful is when you're focused on what you can give, what you can contribute, rather than what you can get. Now, the power in this is because now you become more peaceful. See, it is stressful going out in the world and trying to get every day, but it is purposeful and makes us feel good when we go out in the world and we try to give and we try to help. But not only that, you want to build clients for life? That intention will cause you to have clients for life, because people will feel your intention. They will sense your intention. And then all of a sudden, they trust you. And trust, to me, is the X factor in real estate. And idea number 3 is schedule downtime. Let's face it, this business is tough. I mean, it just eats us up sometimes. It never ends. We're on call 24 hours a day. But you want to know something? You need to rest and you need to recharge. You need to plan things you enjoy. You need to be taking time off. So here's what I'm going to suggest or encourage you to do. Why not making each day satisfying in and of itself? Plan things each day outside of work that you want to do, and then book it. It's an appointment. Schedule it and then keep that appointment. schedule every week. Maybe you're going to take one full day off a week and you take no calls. You get somebody else to take your calls, because you and I both know if you try to take one day off and you respond to one email or one phone call, you might as well work all day long, because guess what you're thinking about the rest of the day? That phone call, that email, the challenges you have to deal with. Same every month. Maybe take an extended long weekend every month and book your time off in advance. Why not take 8 weeks off every year? As John Lennon said, life is what's happening when you're busy making other plans. And if you look at the happiest people in the world, based on what I've read, they're the people that are enjoying the journey. They're not waiting to be happy when they finally get to some destination. Anyway, thanks for watching. And remember, it's a beautiful life. Make it count.